to not be on the brink of financial ruin. Oh, geez. Should have cashed in that trust fund. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know why TD's got to do me like that. Like, I didn't want to rob a bank before, but I'm certainly contemplating it now. You're making such a big deal about it, you're gonna shame me. I just wish we got text from like other institutions reminding us that we're like failing at life, you know, like your gym texts you being like, whoa, those man tits are looking real flabby, you should probably hit the treadmill there. Or your doctor's like, oh man, that sperm count's looking a little low, a little too much Mountain Dew this month, you know. I would appreciate it. Be shamed into living a good life. All right, we're gonna move right along. We got our second competitor out of 6, and she's the only Squamish local in this competition. Not that that should bias you. She is an amazing writer, an amazing poet. She runs Poet Next Door. Anybody been to Poet Next Door here, right here at Trickster? Fuck yeah! It's like this night, but like a little more emo, a little more tears. But it's nice. It's nice. We'll see. There's still time for tears tonight. Everyone, please put your hands together for Drea.
Hey, Squamish. All right, fine. That's cool. Yeah, so just in case you didn't notice, because you're like colorblind or something, I'm brown. And I'm also a woman. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. I was like, I'm gonna ask if you guys are okay with that. That's scary. Yeah, I'm just here checking all the boxes here. And speaking of checking boxes, I'm also a little bit gay. Just a little bit, though. Calm down. I don't need more reasons to be oppressed. So yeah, ladies, if you need your boxes checked, you should probably see... Actually, you should probably see that guy. I'm doing you a favor, buddy. You need it. So I don't know if you were all here for the first half, but apparently a lot of the comics had their parents in the audience. That's so nice. I wish I could say the same. Yeah, my dad's not here because he's black. So yeah, Shane and Brandon couldn't find any other gay woman of color, so when they found me, they were like, oh my God, diversity jackpot! She checks all the boxes. We don't need to look any further. We got a 75% off deal. It's more than half price. I think I actually saw some of the cheap Asian people in the audience kind of perk up when I said the word half price. They're like, oh shit, is she selling knockoff Louis Vuitton purses and pirated DVDs up there? I'm just fucking with you, relax. There's no Asian people in the audience. You're all white, don't panic. Still the majority, woo! Keep Squamish white. I'm on your side. Don't hurt me. So yeah, I mentioned I'm a little bit gay, and that's because I don't really date women anymore. That's a story for another day. Actually, if you were here last month, you already kind of know that story, but as an ex-lesbian, one thing I didn't really miss when I was dating women was, well, the jizz, right? And the thing, I used to actually, yeah, nobody does. And I actually used to date a guy, and he had trouble finishing, and he asked me if I miss it. And I'm like, miss what? He's like, the juice. And let me tell you dudes, like, no lady misses the juice, okay? It's kind of just something we do for you. We kind of just like expect it at this point. Like when we're with you and you're standing over us and you're like, where do you want it? You know what we're thinking? We're thinking anywhere but here. And here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and definitely here. Right? I mean, like, make some noise if you want to be cummed on. Yeah, see? I didn't think so. Yeah. So people are like, maybe. So speaking of being cummed on, half the women, or half the comics in the show tonight are women. That's awesome. Yeah, so for those of you who didn't cheer, that's okay. Once we're done, you guys can go back to not listening to women again. So this one time, I dressed in drag, and if you don't know what dressing in drag is, it's like dressing as the opposite sex and then kind of like taking on that persona. And what I learned while dressing in drag is a lot of my guy friends who were at the show, they wanted to see my bulge, they wanted to see my dick, which was kind of confusing, because like, if you know, like when you dress in drag, you kind of like stuff your crotch with a sock, like it's just a sock, dude. But I guess they just wanted to double check that my dick wasn't bigger than theirs. Now, the reason it was interesting is because I quickly realized it's kind of like that in real life. Like, you guys don't only worry about like what you've got packing, but you're worried about what every other dude in the room is packing too. Now, dudes, you'll deny it, but you want to know what every other guy's size is. And you know what? You're actually in luck, because you know who really wants to see your dick? No, it's definitely not me. It's actually other straight dudes. Now, okay, maybe you don't want to know what the guy sitting next to you is packing, fine, but you definitely know what you've got down there. Men in the audience, who's measured their penis? Okay, listen, there's two types of men in the world, okay? Two types. Guys who've measured their penis and liars. Okay. Now, women, we're kind of different in this sense, right? Poll of the ladies now. Ladies, who knows how deep they are? Oh, okay. Well, he knows how deep you are, probably. Right? Men, you kind of know, like, what's your size, like the length, the girth. Oh, I don't know whose fucking penis that is. That's terrifying. But you know the size, right? You know whether or not you're circumcised, I hope. And you probably even know, like, you probably like tossed your balls on a scale before and probably know what they weigh, right? And you definitely know whether you swing left, you swing right, or you got an upper hook, okay? You got these facts just like tucked away in the back of your mind somewhere. Now, don't get me wrong, women, we love dick too, okay? Calm down. Dicks are like Whistler Mountain. You know, when you've got a fresh 10 inches, you can't wait to get up there and ride it with your friends. But here's the thing, like, even if you did have 10 inches, and let's face it, you don't. Realistically, vaginas have a stopping point, like max 7, maybe 8 inches, okay? Like, we're not trying to get our livers fucked. That's what alcohol is for. Hey! You know what alcohol's for. So, anyways, I went down this rabbit hole the other day, like an internet rabbit hole. I know I've been talking about holes in sex, but like an internet rabbit hole. And the reason I went down this rabbit hole is because I don't know if you guys follow the news, but humpback whales are actually photographed for the very first time having sex, and it was gay sex. Woo! Right? That's what I thought, like, woo, gay sex. My mom didn't react that way, though, but not me having gay sex with my mom, like her knowing that I have gay sex. Okay, no. So, anyways, I started looking at the lengths that animals go in order to mate in the wild. So get this, did you know that sloths can swim? And they actually swim, okay, fine, you're better than us, we get it. He knows. So sloths actually swim, and they swim pretty fast. Sloths on land, they move like maybe a couple feet in like 24 hours, right? But when they swim, they can swim for miles, and they can hold their breath for a whole 40 minutes. 40 minutes underwater, crazy, right? But my hinge date won't drive 40 minutes up from Vancouver to meet me. Another thing, male bees, this one's crazy. When they mate, their phalluses You know what a phallus is, right? Guy better than me? Yeah, he knows. Yes, thank you. Their phallus gets so engorged that when they finally ejaculate, you know what happens? Their dicks explode. And then you know what happens after that? They die. It's a one-life stand. Okay? Crazy. Yeah, you can't even get your boyfriend to put a condom on. I think. See, exactly. This is the fun couch right here. Now, the most fascinating fact was actually from the Homo sapien race. Yours truly. Did you know that Scottish males will actually walk 500 miles and then walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall right at your door? Thank you so much, Squamish. You've been great.
I don't fucking believe you liars. There are some jizz lovers in the crowd. Is it because you felt a little uncomfortable? Can I ask you again, who loves being jizzed on? That's our VIP. Yeah. After some charcuterie, you know what's happening later. Okay, all right. Drea was talking about being the diversity hire, and it's funny because like I feel